I have a theory and a prediction, okay? And I'm just gonna put it on here, just to put it out. So this is my prediction. My predictions are that with everything that is going on in the industry, as far as us finding out about Diddy and all these these orgy parties, which also had minors. There were minors, and a lot of people are not talking about the minors that were there. I'm gonna start talking more about the minors, and one of the victims who was trafficked by the elites and by Diddy and the CPS system is Ali Carter. If you don't know who Ali Carter is, I didn't know who she was until I found out about her on my FYP on Thursday night. I was just scrolling and a video of hers came up, and I cannot unsee what I have learned after watching Ali's videos, after listening to her story. I cannot act like I didn't see it. I cannot act like I didn't know, just because a lot of people are not talking about her right now. So I cannot act like I didn't know that the current industry is an industry that is built off of exploitation and human trafficking and sex trafficking of both minors and adult bodies. And I find it very interesting that all this stuff is happening before October 7th. October 7th is going to be the 1-year anniversary of Palestinians being slaughtered with our US tax dollars. And anybody in the West, if you're in Canada, France, all these, London, your tax dollars are funding a genocide of Palestinians who are being slaughtered. Your tax dollars are funding the slaughter of Congolese people, the exploitation of Congolese people, of North Sudanese people. All our money, the US forced us to be in this crazy genocidal, massacre and slaughter that they're committing on innocent lives. And I have a theory and a prediction that for the past, I personally feel that Palestine was a test on humanity. Palestine is a test to see where you really stand. Are you really for people? Are you really about the values that you claim to be about? Are you really about integrity? Are you really willing to give it all up for people that you've never met, right? So I feel like these past 11 months, for myself personally, I gave up my job. I gave up my job, I gave up money, I gave up so many opportunities because I just cannot be complicit. I just cannot be like, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me because it's not happening here. Well, we are also under occupation. Look up who runs this country. It's not our leaders that you think are running this country. It's Israel. So it's all connected. The thing that's happening with Diddy is all connected to Israel. It's all connected to the global issues that are happening to all oppressed people. And the past 11 months have really been testing each and every one of us. The celebrities know what the fuck is going on in Palestine. They know. And even for me personally, I never thought in my life, I'm a beehive. I'm an honorable beehive. I went to Renaissance last year. I love Beyonce's music. I love Beyonce. I've loved her since I was a kid. So for me, last year when I was like, yo, I'm unfollowing Beyonce because she's over here posting about freaking perfumes and you're posting about all this other bullshit, and it's like, girl, there is a genocide. People, we all are seeing it on our phones that people are being slaughtered, people are being massacred. How can we act like we're not seeing what we're seeing? Everybody has seen it. Everybody. Yo, one time I was riding on the bus. I heard people talking about Palestine on the bus, bro. Everybody everybody knows what's going on. So my theory is this. My predictions are this, right? I feel like the people who had the most power to intervene for Palestine, to intervene for Congo, to intervene for Sudan, to intervene for Haiti, anybody who has been complicit, who had the and people who also had the powers to stop the encampments, to help students at these encampments, but they didn't. My prediction is this, because this is the year of karma. 2024 is the year of karma. It's the year of justice. It's the year of all lies being exposed. And so far, like Cat Williams said, all lies will be exposed. And so far, we are seeing so many lies being exposed. And my prediction is that this downfall of the music entertainment industry and the Me Too movement that's starting to start in the music industry, I truly believe that part of the reason why we are seeing this downfall of Diddy happening, and what's happening is that you've had CEOs, executives step down. Eric Adams just got freaking indicted. He's the first mayor to ever get indicted. And that man has caused so much harm to the people of New York. I lived in New York. I saw what he did to the people of New York, to Black and brown people in vulnerable communities. So I feel like what's happening, there's this story. I know I'll be telling my stories like, so if you can bear with me, I think I got ADHD or something, or I don't know. Self-diagnosis, I'm sorry, but sometimes I be going everywhere with my thoughts. Okay, so what I think is this, okay? I think that there's this story of Moses. So in the story of Moses, it was the Prince of Egypt was one of my favorite movies. In the story of Moses, God tells Moses to put blood on every doorpost in Egypt, right? Because Moses is trying to free his people. So God tells Moses, hey, I'm gonna need you to put blood on every doorpost, so that when the spirit of death comes, it's going to pass your house, because the blood is on the door. So Moses is like, bet, I'm gonna do that. So he tells his people, we need to put blood on our doorposts because God's gonna move. So God does move, and every house that didn't have the blood, guess what happened? People died. So what's happening is that the people in the music industry who remained silent, while we all have been like, free Palestine, most of us have been out here protesting, most of us have been losing our jobs, losing money, like going to jail, people are getting beat up, like, the whole world is literally screaming free Palestine. And the people that we really need to move ain't doing shit. So what's happening is that this Diddy situation is actually, it goes deep, y'all. It goes deep into the fact that most of the people who remained silent, you're going to find out that these people also participated in human trafficking and sex trafficking. It's all connected. It's all connected. Human trafficking and sex trafficking is a global issue. And it is underground. It is happening underground. And these elite, these nasty, wicked, evil motherfuckers have been doing this shit to children and innocent people. So what's about to happen when Kendrick said we're watching the party die? Like, it's so true. We're watching the party die. And he wants to save children who are currently being trafficked right now. So my prediction, okay, and if it doesn't happen, it's cool, whatever. I'll take accountability if it doesn't happen. This is just a thought. My prediction is that we're going to see a lot of the elites, a lot of politicians, a lot of our favorite influencers, a lot of celebrities, just anybody who had the power. Anybody who had the power to stop this, because God has been giving you time to speak up, but you didn't. All the people who chose to sit on the sideline and who chose to be like, nah, I'm just not going to do it because, I'm going to ignore it. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want to, I'm going to get my bag. I'm going to get my money. Baby, I'm telling y'all right now, something is going to happen to those people. I don't exactly know what it is, but I do feel that it's also tied to the Diddy situation. We got TD Jakes, the church. He's been silent about Palestine. And we're going to get a lot more people, a lot more of your faves are going to be going down. Free Palestine.